everyone, welcome back to my beauty space. If you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Natashia. Nice to meet you. In today's video, I did want to do a Q&A for you guys because I haven't really sat down and did that type of video for you. So I am doing my hair in this video, but I'm not really talking about any products. If you guys want to see a full product list of what I use, I will list that down in the description bar. I did ask you guys to ask me questions on social media, but then I realized I have a huge male support team on my socials. So a lot of their questions, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. So I did only choose 2 questions, and the other 7 questions I did pick from online because I want this video to be interesting. If you guys just wanna watch me do my hair and answer these questions, please continue watching the video. The first question I have is, what is your full name? Natashia Lee Pickett. Now, let me tell you guys a quick funny story. You guys will also ask, okay, so why do you say your name is Natashia in your intro? My mom, when she named her girls, my mom had 4 girls. Our names were supposed to have like a different spelling. I used to go to the DMV. I didn't even notice that my birth certificate had the I in my name. And I'm like, what in the world? Like, how did I not know this or even notice it? The woman at the DMV, she was like, Natashia. And I'm just sitting there like, and she's like, Miss Pickett. I'm like, what? She's like, I've been calling you. And I was like, oh, my name's Natasha. And she was like, no, you have an I in your name and that I is not silent. And I was like, actually, it is. And I was like, let me see my birth certificate. And I did. I had an I in my name. So they said they have to go based off of what's on your birth certificate. So according to some people, it's Natashia. To my mom, I am definitely Natasha. And I would just say my alter ego is Natashia. That's kind of like my business entity. So that's why I just keep it that way. But if I saw anybody on the street and they were like, hey, Natasha, I'd be like, hey, what's up? Question number 2 is, when is the first time you were actually allowed to wear makeup? 9th grade, I started wearing mascara, black eyeliner. I would wear foundation, but let me tell you, like, I was so weird with foundation. If I had like a pimple or a little zit, I would put the foundation only on that area. So I'm pretty sure my makeup was probably looking super crazy because my older sister, I would take her foundation and she's like a couple shades lighter than me. So I know for a fact I looked really crazy wearing her foundation. My mom didn't say anything about me. Like at first she was just like, you're wearing eyeliner now? And then I just kept getting better and better at it. So she never said anything. But she knew I was obsessed with makeup by then because I would start like asking for it for Christmas. Question number 3. What is your most embarrassing moment? So one of my good girlfriends, we used to go out a lot. One night we decided to go to the club. We literally would stop at the liquor store, pick up our liquor so we didn't have to buy drinks in the club, drive to the club, sit in the parking lot. We would get there kind of early and drink and then go into the club. For some reason, my friend, this night, we bought a bottle of Tuaca. And so I only had a couple of shots. I would probably say 3. And 3 is enough for me. I'm actually 5'3", 5'4" on a good day. And she's 5'11". So I'm just gonna say that she needed to drink more liquor to get, you know, drunk because she's taller than me. So anyways, we get into the club and I'm like, you know what? I'm tipsy. I don't want to drink when we get into the club. We walk into the club and the first thing I say is, let's go grab a beer. Now, if you know anything about me, if you know me, you know, for one, I don't drink beer. It's gross to me. We're like dancing around the club and this guy comes up to us and he's like, can I get you guys a shot? Now, one thing about me, I drink dark liquor. And so when he offered to get us a shot and we were already drinking dark liquor because Tuaca is dark, turns around and hands us the shot and it was Patron. One thing you'll learn about me, I do not, and I mean do not drink Patron. For one, I don't like the taste of it. And for 2, okay, you see me struggling with this. Now let me tell you, if you guys see me and I'm talking about drinking Patron, that's not the same girl. I don't know who that girl is. That's when blinders come over my eyes. So we took that shot, we danced our whole night away. I'm one of those people who will sleep in my car. Like, I won't leave my vehicle anywhere. I will sleep in the car if I'm too drunk to drive. We get to her house and I think I woke up at like maybe 5 o'clock in the morning, and she put the keys to my car next to my head. So when I woke up, I could just drive myself home. This is like 5 o'clock in the morning. I go to her mom's door and I start banging on the door. Now I have club clothes on. I have this itty bitty shirt on, this short skirt, and I'm barefoot. Her mom opens up the door and she was like, and her mom has never like formally met me. And her mom was like, yes. And I'm like, can you call Japrice? Because I can't find my keys. She goes to get Japrice and I'm just standing outside in front of the door. And she's like, I left the keys by your head. And I was like, oh, she's like, they're in your backseat. I was like, oh, okay. Her mom, I guess, went to her room and was like, there's some little girl at the door asking about you. Meeting her that way, super like just out of it. So embarrassing. I kind of just slept in my car until I sobered up and then I drove home. So it was probably like 8 o'clock in the morning. They were probably just like, why is this girl still sitting outside of our home? Question number 4. What are some of your bad habits? So I take 2 showers a day. And the reason why I take 2 showers a day is because I wear makeup. That's my excuse. So since I wear makeup, I have to be able to wash my makeup off in the shower. And if I don't, and I wash my makeup off in the sink, I literally get sink water everywhere. And with me, I won't clean it up. Ow, ow. That's my karma. That's why I shower twice, so it just goes down the drain. It's super easy. I don't have to clean it up, and I will literally just shut the bathroom door like nothing happened until my husband's like, why is there water everywhere? I don't know. But it's me. I mean, clearly you can see the makeup in there. I'll wipe it down, but he has to say something first. So yeah, I take 2 showers a day just to avoid that. Another bad habit that I might have, I have a really bad habit of making plans. And what I mean by that is I try to avoid making plans now because I never follow through. Like, you could tell me, hey girl, let's go have drinks on Friday night. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds awesome. Let's go have drinks on Friday night. And then Friday night comes and I will literally be like, yeah, I don't want to go have drinks on Friday night. And I don't know where that comes from. Like, I cannot stay committed to having drinks. I'll tell you guys, I am like an extreme introvert. I am a home body. Getting me out the house these days is super hard. I mean, I could plan like stuff around me, but when I'm planning, like when we're like trying to make plans like all together, I'm probably the most difficult person to make plans with. So the next question is from Just Vibe 41 asks, why do you act so shy? I'm such an introvert. I have a hard time. I'm really shy. And although I've had previous jobs where I was like a public speaker, if you get me like one-on-one, I am so shy. And I can't help it. So sorry, I really am shy. Number 6, what is something people don't know about you? When my mom went to her ultrasound to check on her baby, they did not tell her. They thought that she was only having 1 child. And when they did her ultrasound, they basically told her that the child that she was having was going to be disabled, that I would never be able to walk, talk, do anything for myself. Basically, the child would be disabled. And when I was born, my mom was like, oh my goodness, you are a healthy baby girl, nothing's wrong with you. And so she never thought anything about it because I came out healthy. When I was around 5 or 6, I started getting really, really sick. And I would always complain to my mom that I was sick, my stomach hurt, And everybody kind of, I wouldn't say they brushed it off, but it was like nobody knew what was wrong with me. And so as a kid, from like 6 to 9, I got so many tests ran on me because they were like, we don't know what's wrong with this girl. At first they thought I was just faking it, like I was a kid that didn't want to go to school. And I'm like, I was still too young to not want to go to school like that. So that wasn't the case, but they would run so many tests on me, and come to find out all those tests would come back negative, like nothing's wrong with your child. She's, you know, like send her home. But I would like sleep for days. I wouldn't eat. Come to find out, my mom was pregnant with twins, and the child that they saw that was disabled, it passed away inside my mom's womb and grew inside of me on top of my ovary. I'm just gonna let that marinate. If you guys want to hear like a full story time video on that, I can definitely do that. I'm really shy about that story because I come off, it's so weird. Like the more I tell you guys about it, that story is so crazy. Let's keep these questions coming. Question number 7 is, how many piercings or tattoos do you have? Let me tell you, we will be here all day if I tell you guys how many piercings I have. To be honest, I could not count all my piercings on my 10 fingers. I have more than that. I freaking love piercings. Tattoos, I do have one. My mom, I think she scared me when I was younger. She just kept saying like, you can never get rid of it. Like once you ink your body, you can't get rid of it. And of course nowadays technology has changed and you can definitely get rid of a tattoo. But to me, she scared me so much. Like she just kept telling me, my older sister went out and got so many tattoos and piercings, and I think she didn't want me to do the same thing, so she scared the heck out of me. The only reason I have a tattoo is because my niece passed away. She did not pass away. I still probably would not have a tattoo at this time. I do like those little mini tattoos, like those baby tattoos that people get that are super small, like the little tattoos, that's what I'm trying to say, little tattoos. I wouldn't mind getting one of those, and since I am a Scorpio, I did want a baby Scorpio tattoo, but yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of that type of pain. I like more of the piercing pain. Question number 8, what is your dream job? My dream job is to, of course, make tutorials on YouTube and team up with all the beauty companies to create amazing tutorials for you guys. Question number 9 is, what medical condition do you have? So I've been very open here on YouTube about the medical condition that I do have, but I do suffer from endometriosis. I have 2 videos and I still need to do an updated video of kind of just how I deal with endometriosis. I had surgery once and I will never do it again. And that's kind of what I need to update, because in my video, I was so happy about getting the surgery. I thought I was gonna feel better, and I didn't. And also, I can't blame it on the surgery alone, because I did have surgery when I was younger, dealing with the whole situation I talked about previous. When we start our menstrual cycle, the cramps that I experience are out of this world. Like, I used to have to take FMLA 4 days out of the month just to deal with this period. So my cramps would be so bad, it would literally put me on bed rest. And I know that may sound crazy, and if you know somebody with endometriosis, they are not lying when they say they are in pain. It's hard for us to express, because within those 4 days, I'm literally dying inside. They put you on birth control in order to regulate your period, and well, basically to stop your period and also stop the pain. But unfortunately, I believe that our periods are natural and that we're supposed to have them. I did end up taking myself off of any type of birth control. I do not take ibuprofen. Well, no, let me not say that. I do not take anything higher in ibuprofen as far as like the 800 ibuprofen. I'll just take 2 ibuprofens to deal with the pain now. And also I take a lot of vitamins, so fenugreek, passion fruit, garlic helps with cramping. Those cramps are no joke. As I gotten older, I think my cramps have gotten worse. I kind of learned how to deal with them. I try not to allow it to ruin my life anymore. Before, I would sit on bed rest and not do anything and be super depressed because of it. And I was diagnosed back in 2013. So they did tell me that I could not have kids, but I'm not going to continue to speak that into my life. I believe that I can have kids, and one day when I'm ready, that's when I will have kids. The last question I got is from IllyX3, and she's here on Instagram, and I hope I said your screen name right. I think her name might be Emily, but I'm not sure. What motivated you to become a beauty blogger? Along with it, you can give advice to anyone who wants to become an influencer. Also, just quick and basic facts about you. By the way, you're very beautiful. Which is so sweet. So the first part is, what motivated you to become a beauty blogger? Just being able to express myself through makeup, and being in high school, I did get a lot of criticism for wearing makeup. I remember a girl came up to me and was like, "You wear makeup?" And I'm like, "Clearly." And she's like, "Makeup is for ugly people." And I've always felt like makeup is an art. Like, I really have a skill. If you're able to do your makeup flawless, I believe that is a true talent. And I like to express that talent and show other people what I can do, especially on my clients as well as myself. So it kind of hurt my feelings when I was in high school. She said that to me, but I'm like, you know what? I love doing makeup and I'm not gonna stop just because somebody criticizes me in a bad way, saying that, you know, makeup is for ugly people. It was just so weird for me. I'm like, celebrities wear makeup and you guys think they're beautiful, so why are you complaining about me? Like, tell them too. So yeah, that's kind of just what motivated me. I've had a passion for makeup for such a long time. I did go to beauty school, so that also helped influence me because I learned, well, I won't say I learned, I taught myself so much in beauty school that I said, hey, I actually have a skill. Let me go ahead and actually start telling people what I can do. It's crazy because I have such good clients. And the advice that I would give a new beauty blogger or blogger, it's either vlogger or blogger. The advice that I would give you, really understanding if you're especially gonna start like a YouTube channel or doing your social media based around beauty, make sure you stick to that. And if you're trying to venture off to different ideas, just keep your audience aware of what you're doing, because you don't want your channel, you don't want your social media to kind of be all over the place. You want people to know exactly what you do when they come to your page. And honestly, I'm still working on that at this time as well for me. Another thing of advice that I would give you if you're gonna start a YouTube channel would be, and this is like a gem, I started YouTube back in 2013 in December, and that's when I started uploading videos to my channel, and I wasn't really seeing results. I'm like, these girls are getting so many subscribers and I'm pretty talented, but why can't people find me? Or why isn't my channel getting the views that I see these other girls get? And this was still in 2013. Like, there wasn't too, I'm not gonna say the market was oversaturated at that time. I was just like, what is going on? But I was so wrapped up in it, I just said, you know what, maybe people just don't like my personality. Maybe I'm just weird. And I kind of just chopped it up as that. And I remember when the Missy Lynn palette came out from BH Cosmetics, and I wanna say this is 2015 or 2016, somewhere around that time. She ended up shouting me out, and I ended up getting a ton of subscribers off of her, which I am so grateful. I will always thank her for that, because she didn't have to shout me out at all. A lot of these girls or beauty gurus can keep these secrets to themselves, but she did put out a palette, and I did 3 makeup tutorials with that palette. But she was super nice enough to shout me out, and to this day she still follows me, which is awesome. I still haven't met her in person, but I will always thank her for that. When you get these bigger YouTubers that shout you out, that can definitely help your credibility. That's a huge gem that I can drop to you. Woo, this is a relief. I didn't think I was going to be able to get through all those questions and keep this video under 20 minutes. I am so happy that you guys stayed to the end of this Q&A video. You have learned a little bit about me, and I will have so many more Q&As. Let me tell you guys, I love sharing more about me. Like I said, I am like an extreme introvert, so it's really hard for me to come on camera and just start like telling you all my business, because that's not how I operate. I am a very private person. You guys know I appreciate the support. If you guys can do me a favor and start sharing my videos, please do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. And also subscribe to my channel. Remember, if you came back, you do like me. Until my next video, you guys already know I miss you guys already, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.